Hi YouTube and welcome to Doomslayers Gaming. Today we will be reviewing the free game on Steam right now. It's called Jetpack Vacation. I will be doing this review on a Dell Visor VR and one motion controller, and the other controller would be a PS4 controller, as I only have one motion controller here. This is what I would be using until further notice. This game is free on Steam until the 31st of August. So you should go check that out. And without further ado, let's get into it. So first off, the graphics isn't that great, but as I said, the game is still in test mode. Don't know if I said that, but the game is still in test mode right now. So hopefully it would get better with time. But let's see how the graphics looks within the game so far. So yeah, let's do it.
Hey tourist, I'm Steve from Tourism Infinity, and I'll be your guide for today. Let's get you started. Squeeze the triggers on your jetpacks to propel yourself forward. Haha, that's it. Now head down the gangway. Welcome to Jetpack Vacation. Make your way to the Welcome Center and I'll talk a little bit more about what we have on offer.
Okay, so what I would say so far, because I'm using one motion controller and one PS4 controller, it's very difficult to move, as one rocket is down on the ground and it's unable to move because I don't have the motion controller. The graphics does look a bit better out here, but it's still not great. But let's just see how the rest of the video goes, and here we'll move on from there. Okay, so far the movement isn't all that bad. I actually felt slightly, I wouldn't say nauseous, but I felt like I was moving a bit while I was playing this part
I have
here.
a surprise for you. Look at the screen.
The
Ta-da! It's you!
speed
See
is
that
determined
stylish
by
suit
the
you're
two
wearing?
controllers.
That's your
So if
vacation
I move
suit.
with one
It keeps you
controller,
protected while
if I
zooming
use the
around
rocket
with
on
your
one
jetpacks.
controller,
Okay,
I tend to move
enough of that.
slower,
Let's talk
slower,
excursions.
because
At
the two
Jetpack
controls are
Vacation,
supposed to press
we
together
have
for
a
more
bunch of
speed.
exciting excursions to
Okay,
choose
so
from. You
right
can
now
access
let's
each of
just
these excursions by
follow
flying
this tour
through our
guide and
excursion
look for
portal,
more things to do
which
here.
can be found by exploring the island. So, go on, explore. That's it from me for now. Happy vacationing.
Okay, so far there's one annoying thing that I don't like that much. Whatever direction you wave the rocket to, that robot thing follows you around for most of the game. I don't really like that too much. It's kind of annoying. But let's just see what other modes they have. I think this is supposed to be multiplayer as well. So far I don't see anyone else. I think the orange rockets give you a boost. I'm not too sure yet, but let's look for some other worlds. This world, well, this portal here is supposed to take us to like a football ring and meet other players. So let's see what happens with that. Okay, so far we've entered the world of soccer, I think. So let's just move around and see what interactions they have and stuff like that. Okay, so as I said, this game is supposed to be multiplayer as well. So I guess in this room here, you're supposed to play like football with friends and whatnot. And now the visuals of the balls and stuff like that, they do look a lot better in terms of graphics. I think that they put more detail into the objects than they did for the whole map. But as I said before, this is a test and maybe it would improve as the game goes along. Now, I was unable to find players here, but hopefully one day I do, if I decide to play this game again. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, so let's see what other worlds it have here. Okay, so now we're stumbling apart. I think this is supposed to be a rocket race. Now, while I was playing this part here, it wasn't very fun for me as I only had, as I said, one motion controller. So I tend to miss a lot of the holes that it have in the wall here. But what I would say is that it isn't bad if you're racing with friends, but I was alone while playing with this. So it wasn't that entertaining for me. And yeah, another thing I should mention is that there was this building outside that I think they were doing work on it still, but it's not yet ready. I think it's still under construction, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens when the full version of the game comes out. Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention is that there is a button on the controller that allows you to get like this big boost, and it's really fast. It actually jumped me when I first used it by accident. I was trying to exit and I accidentally pressed that button. So if you were to act as if you were flying and you press the two buttons at the same time, it would be pretty good. Okay. One thing I should say is that the game also had some good visuals, as in there's like this ballroom that you would see here. Okay, so one thing I would say, this part here was really awesome because the visuals of all the balls and stuff, I can tell that if there's a lot of players in this lobby, that it would be fun to play something like this. You know, just to move around and dodge obstacles, throw things at other players, you know. It would be fun. Okay, so overall, this game is not that bad, but it could be better in terms of entertainment and stuff like that. You know, if maybe they add some features, like if they had for that race, you know, we could use weapons and stuff just like how Mario Kart was. I think if they did that, things in the game would be much more fun. Other than that, it may just become repetitive, but it does have a lot of potential. It wasn't bad overall, but I think if it's good for somebody who's now entering VR and doesn't know it's not a big deal for them, like they can't tell the big difference. But for somebody who's very experienced in VR and using it for a while, you could tell the game still has a little way to go again. But as I said, it's not a bad video. It's not a bad game. So you could check it out on the Steam store and in their Discord. They would send you a Steam key. So yeah, this is Doomslayer here, heading out. Just remember to subscribe and like this video. Thanks.